So how gorgeous is this redbud? If you watch the original video where I unpacked this is a Rising Sun Redbud that I purchased from SpringHill Nursery. And I believe I received this plant in March. I'll double check. So this tree is so gorgeous, you guys. It was such a pleasure to wake this tree up in my dining room this spring, guys. I mean, just watching all of the baby leaves open up and just to see new sprouts on it daily, it was really wonderful. Every day I look forward to coming downstairs and being able to just see what was new growing on this tree. I'm so happy. I was kind of nervous to wake it up indoors with it being bare root, but there were no issues at all. I mean, it did its thing. I watered it one time before I actually started regularly watering. So when I first got it, potted it up, I watered it in. That was it. It wasn't until I actually started seeing active growth on the tree that I started watering it regularly. And even then, I did not water fully. So to fully water a plant, you water until the water starts to come out of the drain hole in the bottom. So I didn't water like that. I watered just enough to cover the top layer of the soil, and then that water would soak down in, but not enough to go fully out of the pot, because the plant did not have enough foliage to, create energy to draw that moisture out of the soil. So with bare root things and bulbs and pots, you have to be careful not to overwater. Many of you guys already know, like, bulbs and things like this are quick to rot. So that's really what I did. I didn't water it a ton. I just kept an eye on it. And it's doing so well. I have not fertilized it. I will fertilize it once I get onto my fertilizing schedule, which I'm hoping to start next week. I'm just waiting on this plant shipment to come so that I can get that taken care of, and then I'll start working on our fertilizing schedule. It's still super early in the season, so if you haven't started fertilizing yet, do not worry. You are perfectly fine. So anything that's in a pot gets fertilized or raised bed, and then anything that's newly planted gets fertilized at planting time. Other than that, I don't really fertilize in-ground things like this. I don't really do it. I don't have the patience right now or the capability to really mass fertilize, except for certain things in the spring. So in springtime, I'll fertilize the azaleas over there, and then I'll fertilize roses and hydrangeas, things like that. But I don't just go around fertilizing hostas or fertilizing ferns or anything like that. But anything that's potted in a hanging basket, in a raised bed, it gets fertilized. So if you guys have any questions about this Rising Sun Redbud, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. If not, go ahead and hit subscribe for me and hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.